clean those mats off very well, things get passed around that way too,
True.
you know? So, yeah. Well, we've been working through Unit 8. Okay, Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
So, essentially, I don't know if you want to look at it with me in chat in Canvas, I mean to say. Let me switch my view here.
Okay.
All right, let me share. Um, I haven't looked at your grade lately, but essentially it's all in here, you know. And the little fireworks or whatever you're going to call these little things here are the ones that denote VHL assignments. Okay. I even put like the videos in here, the tutorial videos, so that you could listen to them. There's a guided notes. Yeah. So it's all sort of like asynchronous. Do you know what I mean, Hill? It's like it's all loaded up there, ready for you guys to just finish up and work through it on your own. So do you remember where you left off? Do you remember that at all? I'm getting ready to head over there. Looking grades. Yeah. Okay, Hill. So it looks like, oh, I see you've done some work. Good for you. I'm seeing the tutorial on the irregular verbs this year in Acer. Okay. In VHL. Can you still hear me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just put it in the chat. Probably. Hi, Jada. Jada gets to graduate. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yay. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me finish up with Hill here, Jada, and then you and I can touch base as well. Okay. Okay, Hill. Oh, I didn't mean to send that to everyone. Doggone. Popped up when everybody else came in. Let me see if I can delete. 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 Okay. Well, Hill, there's your message. Okay, let me see if I can delete this thing here. Delete, delete. 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 Okay. All right, Hill. So check that out. Make sure I'm right. Okay. If there's something else or something about it, let me know. Kenzie, how are you today? Another graduate. All right. Okay, let me get my my date together because I don't want to be wrong, and there's so many dates to remember. Okay, so Jada, I know Kenzie, you and I met yesterday, so let me put this in here for Jada, right? Okay, good, good, Hill. Okay, Jada, check the chat. Kenzie, there's this too for you. I just went ahead and repeated that because you and I talked yesterday. Okay, Jada, does that make sense? Okay, right. And then I will go in for you seniors, Jada and Kenzie. I will go in I will go in like Saturday or Sunday, right? Sometime this week, Kenzie and Jada, and I will go in and like excuse you, whatever the technology allows me to excuse. It'll all be excused or something, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Hi, Liliana. Okay, Liliana, what is your status without my looking? Are you all caught up? Are you good? Okay. The reason I ask is because Liliana, Hill was not feeling well, so he missed some class days to catch up on. Jada and Kenzie are seniors, whoo, and so they're kind of like on their doing their thing to make sure they're done, right, in their stuff. And so it's really just kind of me and you, okay? So I'm looking in Canvas, Liliana, and it looks like all your Canvas stuff is done. How about the VHL? You done with VHL? Okay, Hill, you're working on your stuff, right? So that if you get stuck, I can help you, correct? Okay. All right, Liliana. So I will, since everybody's doing work, let's just work today, Liliana. Let's get those finished up. And then I'm here to help you if you need me to reset something, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. We can do that. let me get there so I can look. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, let me get there. So we should have, Liliana, we should have 514. Yes, Liliana, we should have everything done. We have covered all of the vocab. We have covered all of the grammar. Okay. So everything that's posted in Unit 8 should be completed. Okay. And as a way of avoiding having to reset you guys, any of those VHL, please ask questions before you submit them. If you want me to take a look at them first, before you hit the submit button, that's what I'm here for, right? You guys have done a great job of keeping up and getting your work turned in. I'm proud of you. Great job. We're almost done, you guys. Almost done with all of our textbook stuff. Is doing okay? Speak up if you have a question. Remember, before you submit any stuff, if you want me to look at it first, I will be happy to look at it before you submit it, because that would save us from having to reset anything. Okay. Well, let's try miracle. Here's what we got going on. Check the chat real quick. Try miracle. And that's what we're doing. We've got 2 seniors finishing up. And everybody else trying to get finished up. The vocab, you mean? The vocab list? Let me see. I thought it's in there. Let me double check it. Did I not put it in there? I thought I did. Let me see. Yeah, you should see slides there, huh, Liliana? It's under 8.4, right above the guided notes. Is that what you mean? Just make sure we're meaning the same thing. If you can see my screen right here. Thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Good, 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 good. Hill, how are you coming along? Okay. Need help with anything? Guided notes? Anything like that? Guided notes had some practice activities on there too. So make sure you check those out, Hill. Okay, Generical. I was just saying, Generical, when you popped in, if you have VHL stuff before you submit it, if you want me to make sure it's right, I'll be happy to look at it, and it'll save us the resetting and all of that goodness. Yes, so seniors today, right? Your work is due today, and then I'll go in and fix everything up for the rest of the school year, right? How you doing, Hill? Any way I can help? Okay. Yep, I would be happy to. Um, let me see. How can I make that bigger? How can I make it bigger so I can see? Oh, I got it. 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 Thank you, Hill. Yeah, that was just a spelling error, so that's good. Yeah, you're all good. Good job. I'll go in and fix that. I always double check you guys's VHL stuff. So if it's like a silly spelling error, I kind of go in and fix the grade up. Yeah, good job. Yeah, the other one was just a spelling mistake too, Hill. So I fixed that up for you. Just a typo, not even a spelling mistake, just a typo. Okay. Um, Bill, can you check the chat? They're asteroids. Asteroid belt, like just asteroids. That was actually one of our vocabs. Liliana, didn't you ask me the other day about like resetting something? I did? How did I do? What happened? Oh, I thought it was somebody else. Right, right. Okay, so then my question to you is, I'll put it in the chat. Check out the chat, Liliana. Okay, well, let me see. Let me see. That's okay. That's okay. And that one's okay. So, um, actually, Liliana, they look fine to me, so I've adjusted your score. Okay, so then to me, Liliana, it looks like you are all caught up. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Good job, Liliana. Yay, Jada. You guys, look at you. Fantastic. So what is 30? 30. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I better take attendance, huh? Okay, Jada and Kenzie, I'm gonna go in and fix up your grades. I'm gonna adjust everything. So if you wanted to make sure I didn't make any mistakes before you leave, but I'll double check too. And triple check. All right. How you doing, Generical? Good. All right. Let me know if I can help. Hill, can you scroll up, por favor? A little further, a little further, right under that. Go there, right under there. Well, first of all, don't forget to fill in the vocab words in Spanish. But can you go ahead and scroll, keep scrolling? No, on the practice sheet, I mean to say. Yeah, keep scrolling the other way toward the bottom. Yeah. So, right. Okay, so you see the grammar notes above in that blue-green box? It says using the grammar notes above, respond to the following with the proper form of poder. So you need to use those grammar notes to fill in those blanks. Okay, right. So here's what it looks like in abbreviated form. Okay. When you're talking about people in general, like what is allowed and what isn't allowed, like in English, let's say we could say, oh, can we have food and drink at the museum, right? Are we allowed to? Can we have food and drink at the museum? No, you don't have permission. No, you don't have, you can't do that, right? So we're talking like generally speaking. So if what we are talking about is singular, okay, we would use like se puede or no se puede. Okay, just general permission, or whether you're allowed to do something or not. If it's a singular thing, we would say se puede or no se puede. Okay. Yeah, to give permission. If it's a plural thing that we're giving permission for, or saying that we don't have permission to do something plural, then it becomes se pueden with an N on the end to make it plural. Pueden. Okay. That's like generally speaking. If, however, I'm talking to you, right? Like you asked me a question, can I go to the bathroom or something, right? Then I would say, yes, you can go to the bathroom, in which case you would just use a regular form of the verb. So if you scrolled up again a little more, there's the verb in the present tense and in the past tense. That makes sense, Hild? And if it doesn't, I can pull it up on my screen if that makes more sense to you to see it on my screen. Okay. So scroll toward the top, scroll up again on your sheet there, Hill. No, on your sheet on your guided notes sheet. Yeah. So there's poder, which is the verb to be able to or can, like I can, yo puedo, tú puedes, él puede, nosotros podemos, ellos pueden. Okay. And then I put in the past tense. Okay, Hill, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay. Give me a thumbs up, Hill, if you can see my screen. Yeah. Okay. I know. Um, so for these, you're going to use the slides, which you have to just fill in the Spanish word. Okay. Here we have right here, right? We have the verbs to be able to, right? So in the present tense and the past tense. And then this is the one I was saying about expressing permission. Okay. Can you or can't you? So right here, if you can see where it says with a singular object, you use se puede when you're talking about like in general. Does one, can a person walk on the grass? You know, can a person eat in the museum? You know, whatever, generally speaking, right? If it's something plural with the plural object, we would make it pueden. Okay. So our examples here, se puede dar comida a los peces. You can, you have permission to give food, comida. Since comida is singular, we use puede. Okay. On the next example, can you take pictures in the museum? Fotos is plural, so we would make it pueden. Okay. But if we're talking about specifically, like if Hill can, you know, speak Spanish, right? Hill is able to speak Spanish, right? Then we just go with the regular verb up here, right? Él puede hablar español. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes. So that when you come down here to complete these things, see it says general here versus I want the tu form in this blank. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so on number two, Hill, la hoja is one of the vocab words, but you can tell that it's singular, right? You're going to tell that it's singular. So we need to say se puede. One is able to touch the leaf, right? Se puede. Because la hoja is singular. And we're talking about in general terms. What is one able to do? Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so on the next one, flores is plural, right? And we're talking in general, generally speaking. Okay, any questions, you guys, before we pop off? So Monday, yes, Monday will be an important day. Let's make sure that we're on time. I have a lot of things to explain to you on Monday, right, you guys? So try to be on time. Right? And I'm glad that everybody was able to finish Unit 8. Okay? All right, you guys, adios. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. See you Monday bright and early, right? Okay, adios.